Dear Aunt Elizabeth, I'm writing to you from the perspective of a journalist who's been covering the war from the front lines. I cannot begin to describe the horrors and devastation that I have witnessed since I've arrived here. The noise of artillery and gunfire is constant, and the stench of death and decay is overwhelming. I've seen young men go over the top, charging into a hail of bullets and shells with bravery and determination that is both inspiring and tragic. I've seen villages and towns reduced to rubble, and innocent civilians caught in the crossfire of this terrible conflict. But amidst of all this horror, I have also seen moments of incredible courage, compassion and humanity. I've seen soldiers risk their lives to help one another, and civilians open their homes and hearts to refugees and wounded soldiers. As a journalist, my job is to bear witness to these events, to document the truth of what is happening here, and to share the stories of those who have been affected by this war. I hope that my reporting will help bring an end to this senseless conflict, and that the sacrifices of the brave men and women who have given their lives in this struggle will not be in vain. Please know that I'm thinking of you, and that I hope to return home soon to share with you everything that I've seen and experienced. Yours sincerely, John. Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome to episode 11 of The Great War. So far, the plan to cut off everything from Chaumont all the way up to Épinal seems to be working. The only thing I still need to do is take Chaumont. Whether the Allies are going to muster everything they have here or counterattack, we're about to find out, because I'm going to swap over to their turn. What comes now? Once again, it's Metz. Well, let's Metz. I was really considering just skipping the battle and not showing it altogether. I've decided against it because I do believe that you can always learn something from a battle, in the sense that you never quite know what the AI is going to bring next, because like myself, they do research. They do invest in bettering their technology. So it is entirely likely that we're going to be seeing, well, something new from them. What that something new is going to be, well, that remains to be seen. I'm considering up... Yeah, let's just go for more barbed wire here. Because so far it did help a bit. And I can set up yet another layer, because I'm not leaving here. One way or another, I'm not leaving here. They're gonna have to really go through a lot of barbed wire if they want to try. And like I said in the previous episode, barbed wire is persistent. It moves from one battle to the next. And as it does so, this means that the barbed wire that I placed down before doesn't have to get rebought. As for artillery, sorry, MGs, they did manage to wipe out the MGs that I had. So they did a pretty good job on that, sadly. Mostly, I think it was artillery that killed me. And there's just not a whole lot that I can do about that. What I could do, maybe, is just put another comm trench there and then add another machine gun there. Because they do really love to capture this now and then just push from it. So, let's do this, this, and this. Set up another trench line, barbed wire line there. I do want to have a couple of additional companies, but I can still buy them. I don't strictly need to. I know this side is a little weak, but if the enemy does show signs of attacking here, they're going to have a pretty rough time of it. So far, they seem to just blindly go for X, because they probably know it's empty, and then charge sideways right into the barbed wire. So let's make that a little more costly. Do I want to have another row? Or do I have more machine guns? Because the machine guns do tend to get taken out very easily, and barbed wire does not. How far can you boys shoot? Yeah, pretty far. Let's just do 1, 1, and 1. There. So, trenches and barbed wire. It's starting to look a lot like World War I. So, sometimes the enemy does something a little unexpected, and this is one of those times. They went not for my main trench line, they blobbed over here. And very quickly were able to eradicate both machine guns, and probably their weather balloon can't spot this far. Sorry, observation balloon. I did it again. But the situation over here is looking pretty dire. I think I might be able to hold, but it will require sending some reinforcements, probably on the urgent. So let's get some additional companies going this way and try to alleviate the pressure that these gentlemen are currently under. It is not a great day for the Y position. It is already going to be costly for them. And as I have said... Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't attack them head on. As I said, I believe they can always learn something from battle. Even if you fought the same battle time and time again. What I can now learn is that the Allies do like to push somewhere else. That's one. And two, the icon that you might have seen on the map here was a bomber. So, yeah, they did push in. And as they did, they probably got a pretty good attack over. I should have reinforced this a long time ago. I thought, they can handle this. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. At least now I know that the enemy is using bombers. Which sucks. There's not a whole lot that I can do about it. But for now, just a situation that it is. And unless I want to start investing into fighters, which currently I do not, I'm going to be stuck with this. Now, fortunately, at least I do have some barbed wire here, which is going to buy me some time. Not much, but some. And it could just be enough to get some of these trenches used once again. Swap quickly. Start mopping up these guys. Go, 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 go. Why are you not shooting? Gentlemen. Why are you letting the French inside your trench? Yep, there's definitely a bomber on the way. That's how they got the machine guns. Go help out. Go help out. I want to get every French man out of here so I can just immediately spawn companies in here, here. And not there. Not there! No, 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 no. Good lord. I thought, oh, I can just spawn them in from the back. Yeah, no. Oh, look at how they're blobbing right along the edges. Oh man, that's a bit nasty. Okay, get into the trench next to you. Because now I can only call them in from the command trench. This is gonna get, well, a little busy. Gone. At least I don't have to contend with their artillery, so all the time my men can shoot. Which means no suppression on me. Less time for them to get into my trench. There goes another company. Yeah, they're not going to make this good, or this attack good. They won't be able to do it. Come on, kick them out. We're not entertaining guests right now. Move up. Move up. It's going to take them a little bit of time to buy additional troops. So in that time, I can get a few of my own in. No, not from over there, thank you. This side. Here's the next wave. Jesus, not from here, I said. Ah. Swap. And once again, the moment that they have... troops here, they simply can't attack. Now, unless you've watched the stream that I did recently, you probably haven't seen a bomber yet. This is one. I'm not a big fan of how they're currently implicated or used in the game, because they have sort of laser-guided bombs. They can just circle over an area, and as they're flying away, they send a bomb out the back, right on top of your machine gun, or whatever position that you happen to have. I think they're a bit too strong in that regard. Stop spawning in over here. I think they're a bit too strong in that regard, but this is what we have. And if I really want to do something about it, I'm going to have to just bring in my own units. I.e. fighters. The problem is, this can really easily just, of course, ignore any barbed wire, and at the same time start mopping up machine gun nests. Thankfully, they're not doing bombing runs on my infantry yet. That might still change. But this thing is just kind of lazily circling, and there's not much I can do. So we're going to be coming under air attack, that's for sure. Just, I believe so long as the bomber is not able to spot things, it might not attack, but I'm not even 100% on that. Here we go again. 1 down, 2 down. Come on. Hold the trench. Gone. Gone. Ooh. Leave. Sideways. Sideways. New group. It's looking like a pretty good win for me so far. And they just spent a whole bunch on additional troops. But look at this barbed wire. There used to be barbed wire here. This is largely intact. This is where they attacked. What's that bomber doing here? There's nothing for it to strike. There's no machine gun positions. They've all been killed off. Right. Okay. So far so good. I'm still at pop cap, so I'm pretty good with that. Go on. Gotcha. Cool. Who's next? Well, we're not done apparently. There's another group of 5, 6 companies coming in. Again, it might not look like much. But this, 5 to 6 companies, 7, 8, that's 1,000 men that they just rushed into their deaths. And just the amount of people who are running across a field with zero cover. These poor sods. I mentioned it before, again, highly recommend watching the movie, if you have it on Netflix, that is, in German. Nichts Neues in Westen. Nothing new on the Western Front. It's... Sorry. It's a, as far as I'm concerned, great depiction about how World War I was just this industrial grinder of a war. No heroics, no saving Private Ryan antics with fairly small platoon level, let's say, detailed battles. You just show, or you just see thousands upon thousands of men rushing to their deaths. Pretty gruesome. But wait, said the French, there's more. Sure, said Germany, bring it. Morale for the other company is also starting to fall quickly. Oh, this could be their last blob attack, I guess. Well, they got 4 minutes left. But the more I am able to kill, the more it's going to turn into a pretty decent victory for me. It's just... I don't know. Just imagine these machine guns would have still been active, right? If it wasn't for the bombing runs, the machine guns would have been there. And this would have been even worse of a defeat for the Allies. And interestingly, I'm capturing, or I'm still defending from behind the point. Because otherwise, I'd be probably well inside of their artillery range. That is, assuming that they have already. Oh, guys, just give it a rest, okay? You're not getting in. It's not happening. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Ooh, just about 4 down. 4 down, that's another 600 men dead. Sorry, 500. No, hold on. It's 225 per company, not 125. So 8 companies. Jesus, it's even worse. It's even worse. Go on. Yeah, you can do your fancy air shows all day, but it's not really going to do you any favors, because I got nothing for you. Now, bombers can be upgraded to harass infantry that is not inside of a trench. So I guess that they might do that at some point if the bombers get upgraded enough. Right now, I just don't consider them a threat whatsoever. These boys, however, Slightly different matter. Slightly different matter. Anyway, if the Allies are now using airstrikes, it is going to mean that my ability to just deploy machine guns and hope for the best is significantly reduced. Because the machine guns are going to get very easily countered by bombers. The thing is, they don't have a whole lot of bomber wings. Okay, timeout. They don't have a whole lot of bomber wings, and with that, it's not like they're going to be deploying bombers every single battle. Because they don't have them everywhere. I think they get a total of 2, maybe 4. That'll be it. I lost 2,000 men. They lost 16,000. Resupply cost 2k, or 200. The resupply cost 2k, almost 2,200. Give it a rest, allies. Give it a rest. It's going to cost you too much of your national will. Won't be good for morale. Look at that. Plus 12 for me, minus 18 for them. And new research grants. The need to increase spending on research and development into new tech and weaponry has been recognized. Our leaders have focused many industries and think tanks into creating new ways to destroy our enemies while protecting our allies. I now get 2 research per turn. Very useful. So now I have 3. That means I can buy this. Enemy inspiration doubles any research points given from completing events. That's the one I was saving up for. And the other one... I'm considering going for tanks because it makes for pretty interesting gameplay. It's going to require substantial investments. Alternatively, I can get flight myself and make sure that their bombers can't hurt me. So let's say that their bombers, I know that they're here. There's an air wing there. And there's an air wing here. It is possible that I just put an air wing over at Metz and I can still defend it. So let's do that. Because I think it's the easiest way to counter them. So now I get... There we go. We used aircraft in the past for entertainment and to dust our crops. Now we use them as birds of prey to hunt down enemy pilots. Or to throw explosives down to the down to the ground. War, as always, spurs progress. I'm going to take one of these companies and go to Metz. And this is interesting. They've put 5 cores on here. Saint-Dizier can attack with quite a bit, and I think it's a stalemate, so I'll probably win it. Which means, if this goes my way, none of these groups can attack at all, because they're considered surrounded. And as they're surrounded, the game says that is an island. They lose 1 star per turn, and just as in combat, they lose all their stars, they're captured. They cannot initiate attacks, they can only defend. You can remove it by connecting any part back to your territory. Which means the only way that they could get back at me is if they get Bar-le-Duc or Saint-Dizier or Chaumont. That's gonna be tricky for them. Now, I do want to use Saint-Dizier, and I want to get more out of it. So I'm going to put a supply depot here. And let's put a medical tent as well, just for good measure. And now I'm going to have more resources available. Engage the battle. Destroy these 5 companies in Chaumont. So, welcome to Chaumont. I already get a bunch of trenches for free. Because I don't believe neither I nor the enemy has been here. It's going to be potentially a little difficult to push here. But, like myself, the enemy has not had a lot of opportunity to set up. But, there's a bit of a problem. I have to take 4 positions. That's a lot. I have to take B, A, C, and the command trench if I want to get a sweep. That's a lot of work. Do I want to spend bombardments? Yes. I want to blow up as many trenches as possible and just rush these guys out of existence. I think capturing B is not a priority. And here's why. B is isolated. C, command, and A give you reinforcement points. They give you spawns. If you don't have those, then B will inevitably fall. It's just a question of if. Oh, sorry, a question of when, not if. So, let's get a bit of intel. Let's make sure I can get some vision on at least 2 of these points. And already on all of them. That's 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking by the time that we get to A, it's going to be pretty smooth sailing, but you never know. Okay. So now I got 5 artillery batteries. I'm not so sure I can make this work. This is going to be a tricky battle. Absolutely. It's going to be a tricky one. If they do a counterattack, I'm most likely going to be in trouble. Because I still have to buy a ton of troops. And I've got 40 squads of elites, and then 40 squads of standards, and then 120 conscripts. I'm not a fan. My main objective is to push for Alpha. But this trench at Bravo might need to get destroyed if it doesn't get hit by the early salvo. So, let's start building up our attack stack here. And then... oh, I don't know, get a couple of conscripts defending the place. I mean, they're not very likely to do a great job at it. And I don't like this. I'm hoping that they don't have a machine gun. Or sorry, that they don't have a bomber. I forgot to use my recon ability. Oh, and even if they do, they got a... even if they don't, they got bomb... RT. Yeah, machine guns are not going to cut it. I don't want to use conscripts unless I absolutely have to, because they're just dog shit. They die a lot faster, they do less damage. It's not good. So, let's push these guys out. I'm going to use mostly my elites to actually lead the charge. Because they're going to have to do most of the work. Another one there. I don't think putting an observation balloon here is going to do me a whole lot of good. It just can't see very much. So the only thing that I can reasonably do is just use Artie and push forward with infantry. As it looks right now, they got 3 trenches. But that's, well, pretty much that. As it looks right now. When in doubt, more Artie. Perhaps another couple of trenches. Let's use a calm trench here. Not in favor, but whatever. If they do decide they want to make a move here, they're going to get greeted by Artie, but my Artie is so far forward that it is an awfully risky play. And I cannot put anything else here, but I need this thing this far forward, or it will not reach the command trench. Yikes. Ideally, all that the AI does is defend. But the enemy doesn't have to stick to my plan if they don't want to. That's going to make this even more dangerous. Just hotkey most of my Artie. In case you don't know how to do this, control plus a number. This one is all the way over there. Okay. A bit more infantry. One, two, three, four. Maxed out. Here we go. Now let's see how this siege already goes, because it can go in my favor, or it can make my life more difficult. I don't know which way it's going to go. Yeah, I did do a decent amount of damage here. It destroyed this trench, I think. Okay, we are first going to knock down those weather balloons. Observation balloons, sorry. I don't like the enemy knowing that we're coming to visit. We're going to have to give them a bit more attention. that gonna cut it? Windstruck destroyed 1? Not this one? Really? Fine, hit him again. Oh, there we go. Got him. So that's the Windstrucks destroyed. That means no more vision for them. So now in 19 minutes I have to capture 4 positions. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to start with B anyway, because it got too much overlapping fire for me to have to crawl all the way here. It is... well, it's possible. It's possible. But it... nah. It's gonna take me a lot of time doing it. I don't like that. What? Really? That is remarkably brave. And most likely fairly stupid. They're going on the offensive? Alright. On your grave be it. Even these companies can help out. Surprisingly so. Just, yeah, just on the edge of it. Okay, that means we're facing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companies here. Please whack that machine gun. Got it. Okay. What? Another company? What the hell are you doing? Don't interrupt the enemy when they're making a mistake. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay, boys. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, battery 3, battery 4? Battery 4 cycling. Alright. Go! That trench is yours. You just have to inform the enemy about it. In a fairly violent manner. Suppress this again. Suppress this again. Don't suppress me. That's not part of my deal. Go! We're not going to take this for much longer. Get in there. You guys, get in here. You boys, back here. That will fall swiftly. What the fuck? Out in the open. Either really brave or really stupid. They're... I swear they're mounting some sort of an attack. I just don't know what. But if I take this trench and this one, I should be able to make it extraordinarily painful for them to get in here. I'm not sure what the deal is here, but I'm going to put a stop to it. So that these guys can get into this trench. Yeah, here we go. Nice trench you got there, dude. Mind if I borrow it for a second? Yeah, they're spawning in here. Okay. Now, remember, I need a sweep on this. I need to capture everything if I want to make this whole cut-them-off plan work. Which is potentially a lot to ask. Yeah, you'll win that. You will not win that, so you're going to be stuck there. You're dead. Push in, and push in. Shit, it's not connected! This comms trench has been destroyed. Oh, bloody hell. Attacking this? It's not that hard. You just come in from there. Because then half the company can shoot you. Of course, ideally, not anybody can shoot you, but, you know, if you're gonna get shot at anyway, I'd rather it be fewer people. I need to find those guns of theirs, knock them out, so I don't have to worry about the suppression anymore. Also, we're going to start mounting an attack here. Because I still have a whole bunch of groups. And this is now going to stop the timer, because now we're actually capturing this position. Okay, fall back. Fall back, I need to free up some capacity. Okay, time to start scouting out this position and potentially soften it up, depending on what we find. What I suspect we find is a machine gun. Ah, here comes the RD again. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go! Additional companies to this side. There's one trench shooting, two... There, that's the whole region suppressed. It's an MG! Get in there. Gentlemen, forward. We're not stopping here in the field. We've been invited into their trench. Well, they just don't know that yet. Secure an enemy CP. Excellent. Damn it. It's not suppressed anymore. Oh, this is going to be costly. Get in there. You help out here. Mop up that machine gun, man. Thank you. Well done. This is sort of getting suppressed. We're taking a load of losses there. Companies, move up. Move up. You guys move up. That damn machine gun is still shooting. I got way too many men out here in the front line because this is not being... or it's no longer connected to the rest of them. Split. There. There. Here. Suppress it. Suppress this. At least I'm not mounting a counteroffensive. That's something, I suppose. Move. Double time it. Fall back, fall back. You guys can kill these. That company's gone. You and you. Deal with these. You get rid of this machine gun. Which is about to wake up any second. There it is. And now it's dead. Excellent. Get rid of this. At least now I'll be able to start bringing in reinforcements from the flank. Some already this has been. Everything's been killed off. Okay. We got the position. So the timer is going to stop for a bit as I capture this. That's going to buy me some time to start whacking over their artillery here. And potentially make it into this trench, and thus follow that down to the command trench. I just don't expect them to really take kindly to this offensive. There it is. Because we're kind of attacking their main line. Yeah, don't bother. Not alone. Not just you. We're gonna do this, we're gonna make it a party. As are they, apparently. As are they. Oh, great. This is gonna be just open warfare. I mean, nobody has any cover. My only chance here is to just charge this trench. Just absolutely waltz into it. And hope that I don't get mowed down by a bunch of machine guns. What the hell? That's interesting. Get in there, take this trench. That's the plan, take the trench. Not a great plan. Companies, let's go. You're one of the few elites that I have left. Make it count. I'm bringing in more, and it's way outside of my artillery range now. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Whoops, mic muted. I am gonna have to start nurturing my resources. Because I simply don't have a whole lot of supplies left. And as that is going on, I cannot just keep shooting arty salvo after arty salvo at them, hoping for the best. It's not gonna work. Fortunately, it does look like they've wasted a load of resources. And I think that means that they're just about to do another attack. Because they just spawned in a whole bunch of men, most likely. So as long as I can hold for the time being, and that is not necessarily an easy feat, I might be able to capture their command trench and then see. Because they simply don't have a lot of reinforcements to push me back anymore. It does mean that with my limited supplies, I'm going to have to start, well, using the German infantry as opposed to the elites. Which are kind of my favorite. Yeah, that's going to require a bit more help. Let's see. What's the French infantry going to do? Get in here, please. While they're shuffling. They cannot bring in anything here anymore. Oh my god, it's heavily defended. Heavily defended. What's your job then? You're gonna push? You're not gonna push? Make up your mind. Yeah, you're gonna push, alright. Okay. They're pushing. Bad choice. Now, as I'm pushing on the command trench, as I'm fighting this battle, winning it, and then taking over that trench, I will have to start pushing onto sea. Or I'm out of time. It's gonna be that simple. Fall back. I can still spawn in here, and I'm not a fan. Now, ideally you do this with elite infantry, but I have so few of them left. I can't really do that. You and you, go in here. Fortunately, these guys have been softened up quite a bit, so they'll probably break. Okay, so here we go. I think this is all that they have left, as well as all that they can still buy. Because they're probably just out of cash. They're out of supplies, look at that. They've got so little left. They're probably out. I do have some time that I can use. Not a great amount, but 9 minutes should be sufficient to capture this and complete the plan. Some additional companies in. 112 supplies, that's limited. Machine gun nest is still intact. Fix that. Now, these guys don't seem to take that much damage from the arty, so I'm thinking just trying to hope and hit them with arty and kick them out that way is not going to work. I don't need 2 companies for this. Fall back. Okay, we're gonna push with a couple of companies onto these, probably far more than I need. But I need to make something happen. Let's see, what do I still have left? Batteries 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, sorry. You're now battery 1. Unit battery 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. This way, I'm not going to accidentally select this one or this one, which simply don't have the firing angle anymore. So, this is going to get uncomfortable, and it's going to cost me a lot of losses, and it's going to win me the battle. That's how this is going to work out. In an ideal world. Boys, there. You and you, here. Yeah, I know. Sue me. This trencher here also needs suppression. I think with 2 arty salvos I can suppress every single man they have left. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. They just woke up again. Yeah. I win this, I win the battle. They cannot call in any additional companies. They don't have spawn points. It's not an I win button. Oh god, especially these guys are going to have a really rough time getting in. Oh dear. Go, get in the trench. If there's room, get in. You can fall back, you can get in. You guys. Stop idiot formation and just try and last as long as possible. Oh, mistake! They're pushing out of the trench! Capitalize on it as much as possible. I also made a mistake. I cannot get into the trench. It's full. There goes one company. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna pay these guys a visit then. Another company or 2 available here. 63 supplies left. Yeah, oh, no, 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 no. Here, take this. Go here. Go here. Scatter formation. Go, I don't know, here. For the time being. Stop that shit. I got 3 companies left. That can still make my life pretty difficult. But I think they're about to get sandwiched, which means somebody's gonna leave that trench. If they even know where to go. They kindly don't. Yeah, here we go. They're moving up to me. Time to decide this matter. Push. There goes another company. Oh, really? These are tough guys. Come on. 1. And 2. Here we go. Job done. That means we're going to capture C. That means it's going to be a sweep. It was a costly sweep, but the price to capture all of those separate sectors on the map would have been substantially greater than what I have right now. Oh, I completely forgot about these. I apologize. So, job done. Sweep! Send them packing. Lost about 6,000 men. They lost 8.5. So, in this case, yes, it was costly. Putting up a hospital helped, otherwise it would have been worse. They didn't actually lose that much money. Still, I'm hoping that I made it so expensive for them that it's going to be impossible for them to execute another attack. But, you know, we'll just have to see. AI just seems to get a lot of money to work with. Great victory. Are you saying... Oh, there we go. Chaumont. This means... Langres, Neufchâteau, Nancy, Luneville, Épinal, and Charmey are cut off. They cannot attack. What can the AI do? Well, if they want to reconnect these regions, they're going to hit Chaumont or Saint-Dizier. That's most likely. So what I'm going to be doing... Or, oh, or they can hit Metz. Not with this stack, because they can't attack. They're considered an island now. Unless this whole mechanic has been changed, but I'm thinking it's going to come into play next turn. If they really want to do an evil thing, they can attack from Verdun onto Metz, and potentially from Nancy onto Metz. If they take this... Right? If they take this, then I'm cut off. Then these 3 sectors are going to be isolated, and I need to be the one to reconnect them. So it is tricky. Let's see. Let's push a standard infantry corps, like to Chaumont. I don't see them attacking here anytime soon, but... You know... That'll be the death of me. Let's take 1 stack from Lille. Standard infantry. Where? I honestly don't know where. Bar-le-Duc? Saint-Dizier? Or just Metz? Let's just go Metz. So far, success. Is it enough? I don't know. You'll see next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the battle. See you soon for more.